we need to train our vining fruit crops to the trellis systems. To train our kiwi, we simply set a pole in next to the base of the plant, and we're going to tie the stems onto the pole I'm using stretchy tape. You want to make sure whatever material that you use to tie on is stretchy so that as the stem here grows and expands, it doesn't get girdled or constricted, which can kill the growing tip. You want to continue to tie on the stem as it grows up the pole until it reaches the top wire. Once it's securely attached to the top wire, we could remove the pole from the ground. Another way to train a vine is to tie a string onto our top wire and secure it into the ground using a stake. Secure it next to the plant. And you want to secure it fairly tightly so it'll be nice and sturdy. Now this type of system works really well for plants like our passion flower that have tendrils. Tendrils are thin, modified leaves that grab on and twine around whatever they touch. And the plants that produce these use them for climbing and supporting themselves as they move upward. The passion flower will grab onto the string as it moves up towards our top wire. Now we can remove the string once the passion flower reaches the top, but remember the passion flower dies back to the ground each winter, so we'll have to retrain it again next year. We also need to start training our grape to the top cordon wire, and we're going to do this again by training it to a pole set beside the plant. Now several shoots have emerged along the stem, and I want to select the most vigorous of these to train as our trunk. And we're going to do this simply by tying it onto the pole. And I'm going to tie this one here on. Now there's several other shoots that are growing, and eventually those are going to need to be removed, but for now I'm going to allow those to grow and contribute photosynthetic energy to the development of our trunk. Now just like our blueberries, if we see any fruits begin to develop on the plant, we want to remove those because this is a first-year grape. We want all of the plant's energy to go into developing this trunk and developing a nice healthy root system. Our raspberry and blackberry plants are establishing well, and this season we don't really need to do a whole lot of training. We want to just let them grow as much as possible as they become established. We'll start training the canes in the winter months. But if your plants are beginning to sprawl like this, it's okay to go ahead and tie them up to your trellis wires to tidy up the area, and it can also help keep them from being damaged by the wind.